This video is brought to you by NordVPN. Get a huge 75% off via the link in the description. Video game publisher Sega has announced some big news regarding its new game Judge, or as it's been titled outside of Japan, Judgement. Judgement is a spin-off in the hugely successful and long-running Yakuza series and revolves around the lives and activities of various fictional Yakuza members. The Japanese organized crime organization that can be compared to organizations such as the Italian Mafia and Chinese Triads. In this announcement, Sega has unveiled that it will be pulling the sale of the new game for an indefinite amount of time. This means that no new copies of the game will be distributed and online sales such as those on the PlayStation Store will be shut down. This has left fans wanting to get their hands on the game having to try and find copies already in circulation or via second-hand channels. And for such a big and popular game, this is of course an exceedingly big move for Sega to take. So what are the circumstances that resulted in such drastic measures by the company? As reported by the Japan Times, Tuesday night saw actor Pierre Taki being arrested on suspicion of using the drug cocaine based on multiple tip-offs. Taki, whose voice and likeness is used to play one of the game's Yakuza bosses, was then found to have cocaine in his system following a urine test. The actor has admitted to having recently used a small amount of the drug and is now being detained with possession or use of cocaine carrying a prison sentence of up to 7 years. Not only does Taki appear in the game, however, but he is quite a big star in Japan, appearing in many different movies and TV shows. He is also a successful musician and is one half of the Japanese synth-pop duo Denki Groove, a group founded in the year 1989 that is still very active today. Sega pulling their new game due to this may seem somewhat unusual to some, at least in terms of Western societal norms. However, a similar course of action is extremely common in Japan in situations like this. Drug use is treated very strictly and seriously in Japan. The usage numbers compared to Western countries pale in comparison, and drugs are thought of as very taboo by the general public. Sega's actions were entirely voluntary, but this is something that has been seen countless times in the past. One famous case happened in 2017, where actress Saya Takagi was arrested for possession of cannabis. Despite then being retired, TV Asahi quickly removed from its afternoon schedule old episodes of a popular detective series featuring the actress. DVDs containing her movies and TV shows were also recalled, and a TV show removed a theme song partly written by her. Some more similar stories include the actor Ryu Hashizume, who was arrested for possession of stimulant drugs. His latest film, where he played a supporting role, was then pulled from theaters and then reopened a few weeks later with all of the actor's scenes deleted. Then there's the case of Noriko Sakai, a singer and actor who was also arrested for stimulant drugs. Despite her huge popularity, her career was destroyed by this. She incurred billions of yen in cancelled contracts, Toyota pulled commercials featuring the star, her clothing line consisting of over 150 items were pulled from stores throughout Japan, and despite being the #1 song on Japanese iTunes and having 2 others in the top 20, all of the artist's work were pulled from online platforms and physical stores. For those in the public eye in Japan, drug-related charges are often career-ending due to the huge stigma surrounding drugs in the country. Those affected will normally face public stigma and embarrassment for the rest of their lives due to these crucial circumstances involved. And all of this goes back to the end of World War II, where American occupation of the country resulted in the US pushing strict drug regulation on the nation. Cannabis, for instance, was legal up until the US occupation. Following this point, drug use has been treated extremely strictly, both from a legal perspective as well as from the attitudes of the general public. A very popular anti-drug campaign from the 80s, for example, told the public that if they took drugs, they would, to quote, stop being a person. Drug users were marketed as virtually non-human in the country, which undoubtedly plays a role in these events we see today. To move things back to the video game Judgement, not only has the game's sales been suspended, but Sega has also declared on Twitter that they will remove all tweets about their new game. Various other forms of promotion about the game are now also being removed. As for the Western release of the game, which was scheduled to be coming June 25th, Sega has commented that they are currently unsure and that no decisions have yet been made about what to do. It's possible that Sega will try and remove the actor from the game, but whether they are planning on doing this is currently unknown. However, if so, it wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened in the series. The PlayStation 4 remastered version of Yakuza 4 had an actor replaced within the game due to, again, circumstances revolving around cocaine allegations, despite these allegations likely not being true. In the PS4 remastered version, Sega replaced the character's voice actor and changed his appearance. But again, it's not certain what's going to happen with the new game currently. As for Judgement's actor Pierre Taki, some other events that have followed his arrest include Disney reporting that they are planning on replacing him in the Japanese version of the upcoming movie Frozen 2, where he's known for playing the character Olaf. Alongside this, Square Enix have just announced that they will be replacing the voice actor via an update in their game Kingdom Hearts 3, where he also plays Frozen's Olaf. Needless to say, drug scandals like this are a very big deal in Japan. What do you think about Sega's decision to pull the game? As always, please let us know your thoughts in the comments below and consider subscribing to see more videos on how media is changed around the world. Until next time, thank you for watching.